If you feel like you're better off alone, take a walk with me. When we talk about personal development, self-healing, and self-discovery, one of the first things you're told is to spend some time alone in the not-so-silent silence of your mind. For many of us as kids, you may have found that you started doing that naturally. You discovered that you could go into your mind and live in another world for a bit. You were tapped into play, discovery, adventure, hope, and joy. For others, this was a method of escape from reality. It became a way of navigating life's challenges instead of confronting them in the moment, which, when you think about it, is actually a pretty brilliant adaptation given the circumstances you were in. Yet, as an adult, you feel unintegrated and emotionally immature in your relationships. You might carry with you an overwhelming feeling of stuckness. I know, if you're anything like me, that you may have always felt or told yourself that you're broken. And although there's no shortage of people that will tell you exactly that, I can assure you, you're not broken. But the world does have a way of making you feel like you are. This is the power of spending time with yourself in a more meaningful way. So what does that mean exactly? Well, it's going to be different for everyone. Our nervous systems weren't trained in the same environment, so what works for me might not work for you. That's why this is a journey of self-discovery. It requires you to be experimental and to delve into novelty. You also find yourself having to practice authenticity. You might be thinking even the idea of that just sounds gross. Ugh. And the reason it's uncomfortable is because people get to see who you really are, including yourself. It means you gotta let go of that people-pleasing curated version of yourself. And really what that ultimately equates to is that you know yourself. You know, like, and trust yourself. You finally believe and embody that you're capable of amazing things. And what you'll figure out in solitude is that you often outsource your well-being to the world and everyone around you. You're upset that the world doesn't rise to meet your expectations of it. How dare they? And the reality is, you're the one that needs to rise. I am who I think I am is what's keeping you stuck. You figure out that you're not living the life that you desire, but the one that everyone expects of you. And that's not your life, that belongs to somebody else. A lot of growth happens in solitude, including figuring out who you are, where you're going, what you're doing, and the why behind why you're doing it. Think of it this way, this is your Rocky montage moment. You're doing the work, you're building yourself up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to become a champion. The champion that you are capable of becoming. And it's here that you recognize that being alone is not the same as loneliness. It's in this space that you'll feel more empowered, capable, competent, and confident. Solitude is just a reset. You've done the same things over and over again and nothing's changed, and other things have gotten worse. Solitude doesn't mean that you go it alone. That's your opportunity to find your community, to find the people who are doing the things that you want to be doing and to start to build that network out. That means finding a mentor, a coach, church group, or any other group that interests you, as long as they're doing positive, uplifting things. And what you'll find is it allows you to align with your goals, your values, standards, and boundaries for your life, without having to experience the negative impact of others or their thought distortions. And what does that do? That helps you build out unshakable confidence. People are going to present you with shit. Let them keep it. You'll discover very quickly that you're not their pincushion, and it's not your job to fix or change them. You don't have to live with them, but they do have to live with themselves. Good luck with that. And when you're ready to emerge from your cocoon, you'll realize just how resilient and strong you really are. Need some help? Comment coach. Book a one-on-one.